Hello dear students, hope you all are doing well. Today we are going to start a new chapter, Unit 3, Section C, The Curious Robot. So it is very much understood by the name of the chapter, The Curious Robot. Curious means eager to learn or know about people or things around you. Or robot, you all have seen robot. Still, robot is a machine that works automatically and can do some tasks that a human can do. Now I'm going to explain the chapter. You all have to listen to me very carefully. In a far distant future, Earth is inhabited by robots and the quantity of the human race is less than 1,000. There are three main classes of robots: construction, transport, and repair robots. This is a story of a special repair robot. He was small, new, yellow, and curious. So, in this paragraph, we can see that in far distant future means after many years, when we'll feel or observe on earth that number of robots will increase in compared to human, because now there is less number of robots we have, but very soon by seeing their work, their capability, their ability, their demand will increase. There are three main classes of robots: construction, transport, and repair robots. So, in this chapter, they have classified the robots into three main categories. They are construction, transport, and repair robots. Construction means the act of constructing something or to build, like buildings. Transport which carries heavy goods from one place to another, and repairs to fix something that is damaged. So the robots are classified into three main classes and they work accordingly. This is story. This story is about a special repair robot who looks very small, who was new, yellow, and curious. So this story of a special repair robot whose name is R62. Alright. I want this car operational in the next half an hour, said the blue transport robot called T59 to the small yellow repair robot R62. Here, blue transport robot whose name is T59. Here you can easily understand that T means transport or R means repair. Okay. So here T59 said to repair robot means T59 said to R62 that I want to operate this car in next half an hour. Then R62 said, as per your request, replied R62, welding together two metal plates. Here R62 said to T59 that you have requested for that and I have welded both two metal plates together. In this big city, there was a lot of vehicle traffic and R62 used to look a bit at the cars that would pass by him. So here in the big city means the city was very much big and traffic was a lot. So R62, what he used to do, he was, as we know that he was curious, so he used to look the cars that would pass by him. Suddenly what happened? Suddenly a special fancy car came escorted by four special blue robots on motorbike. Suddenly what happened? A special fancy car. Special means the car looks little different, or which was escorted by four special blue robots on motorbike. Escort means group of people accompany you to protect, in order to protect or to honor you. Okay, so that car was escorted by blue robots. Blue robots mean transport robots on motorbike. Then what happened? R62 looked at it and with a strong interest asked T59, what is that? He was looking all those things. Who? R62. R62 was looking all those things, so he asked to T59 that what is that? He was very much interested in that. So then he asked, what is that? The car stopped in a special way and the four blue robots gathered at the opening of the vehicle. As the car stopped, car was also stopped in a special way and the four blue robots all standing at the door of the car so that the person who was sitting in the car will come out. Then this is neither a construction robot nor a transport robot or a repair robot. So T59 replied to R62 that this is not construction robot, this is not a transport robot, or this is not a repair robot. Means this is not a robot actually, neither a droid nor an android. Droid or android is again a robot or a program that collect information, okay, that we all find in mobiles or machines only. So he said this is not a robot, it is a human, answered the transport robot to the small yellow robot. So T59 said to R62 that this is not a robot, it is human. Then what R62 said? Wow, a human! I have never seen one. This R62 said. What he said? That I have never seen a human. The human stepped out of the vehicle and was surrounded by the four escort robots. He looked a bit small in comparison to the robot. Then what happened? The human stepped out from the car and he was already surrounded by the four escort robot, that is of blue color. Who looked small? Human looked small in comparison to robot. Then R62 said, what a whim! After getting his first impression. First impression means when he saw human, so he said the words come out from his mouth, that is what a whim. Whim means someone who is not strong or not brave. So when we saw someone first time, whatever comes out from our mouth, so that he also feel that what a whim, he was not strong like him, like R62. So he said what a whim. Then what T59 said? Don't underestimate humans. Underestimate means uh, to think that something is smaller or weaker than it really is. So we most of the time we underestimate humans, animals, okay, in that way. So he said don't underestimate the humans. They are superior to us robots. He said, don't underestimate the human. Human are more superior than us. They are able to perform any action they want to, even those which robots cannot perform, such as giving orders to robot, destroying them, or constructing new ones. So what they can do? They can destroy us, they can construct us, they can do anything. So don't underestimate them. They are even able to harm another human being or organize mass destruction, which they have been doing a lot in history. Again he said that they they organize mass destruction, even they can harm another human being also, which they have been doing a lot in the history, as we all know that many times human destroy humans. Also, they do not even have to follow orders if they do not want to, said the transport robot T59 quietly to the yellow robot beside him. Afterwards, he said that if he will not follow order to anyone, if human do not want, so they will not follow anyone's order, or if they want, they will follow. Even they will destroy us also. So this T59 said to R62. Then what R62 said? What a dangerous thing. I can only repair cars, said R62. R62 said, oh my god, what a dangerous thing it is. It can destroy me also. So then T59 said, yes, it can. So this is, here R62 said, so I cannot do this, but I can repair cars only. He got shocked or scared from human. If you try to harm the humans or give orders to them, your circuits will blow up, said T59. Then T59 said, if you try to harm humans or give orders to them, your circuits will blow. Circuit means the path along with electric current flow, from which robots can work through which, okay. So T59 said to R62 that Don't give orders to them. If you do so, they will blow your circuit, means they will kill you. The human started to walk in the direction of the repair sector. Afterwards, what happened? Human started to walk, means human is going to the repair sector. Look how it walks. It is not fully straight like robot. Then R62 said, look how it walks. Means how he is walking, just look at him. It is not fully straight like a robot. The human is not walking like robots, fully straight. The human called for the robots to fall in and all the robots formed line. Then what happened? Human called for the robots to fall in, means human called all the robots to make a proper line, means to take one place in a military formation. Okay, and all the robots formed line. As he said, as he called all the robots, they all stand in a one line only. The sector IC robot, means those who are in charge of the robot, approach the human to answer the routine questions. They are responsible to answer the human, so they all are ready to answer the human. The human asked for prediction statistics and got rapid, accurate answers from the IC robot. Then he started asking about the questions. He asked about information shown as number. Then the human asked if there had been any problem of any kind or accident in the last 10 years. Then afterward, human asked to robot that any kind of accident we have in the last 10 years. All the robots replied rapidly, no sir. Next page. Meanwhile, page number 56. Meanwhile, T59 whispered to R62. What happened meanwhile? Human is asking the questions to the in charge robot. That time T59 asked to or whispered to R62. Actually, humans often have accident and cannot be repaired when they get broken. What does it mean? That humans have, most of the times human have accident and they got broken, and they can make fatal mistakes. Fatal mistakes in the sense which is ending in that or causing death. These kind of mistakes. Their constructions breaks after 100 years and they are only operational half of the day. Their memory banks are of very low capacity, and their machinery has no real physical force and also no radio communication. They are also not able to perform routine actions for a number of years and need to learn things which takes years, and thus they are more than 100 times ineffective in their operations than robot. Then here T59 telling the weaknesses of the R62, that they might be having accidents, or they make fatal mistakes, or their memory banks are also of low capacity. They do not have real physical force like we robots have, or they do not have radio communication also, or they are not able to perform routine actions also for number of years, or they need to learn many more things which takes years, and thus they are more than 100 times ineffective in their operations than robots. Means human cannot be able to do their task or to their operations effectively in one time. They need to try for many times. Then suddenly, immediately after the questions from the human were answered, R62 said loudly, I have some questions for you, human. This whole scenario is going on, and suddenly R62 said in a loud manner to the human, I have a question for you. So human said yes. He was a bit annoyed, means getting angry and feeling angry for not getting the mandatory sir. Was robot R62 not said sir to him, so he got angry. Every robot is constructed, programmed, and exists for a specific basic purpose. He said, for which purpose do you exist? Asked R62. Now here R62 asks to human that every robot is constructed, programmed, and exists for a specific purpose. But for what purpose you exist? He asks to human. Robot R62 asks to human. Silence followed, the only question asked to the human in years, and then he said, I don't need to answer questions from robots. He then left in his car and went away quickly. Silence, there was complete silence because he asked such kind of question to human, and he said that I do not need to answer you. I do not need to answer any robot, and he left to his car. Then what he said, you see, it is stupid. I think you are wrong. They cannot possibly be superior to us robot. Then R62 said to T59 that you see that how stupid this man is. I think you are wrong. They are not superior to us. I have just proved it being the case. Or this I have proved just now even. It even confessed itself. Confess means to admit to doing something wrong. So that human confessed himself that does not even know why it exists. Because human doesn't know why human exists. So he tried to prove wrong to T59. Dangerous species which cannot be controlled. I think planet Earth would be much safer without them, whispered the curious robot R62 to T59. Then R62 said to T59 that this is a dangerous species, means human being a dangerous species which cannot be controlled, because human beings always follow their own rules, so they cannot be controlled. Then afterward he said that planet Earth is not safer because of them. Yes, but for which reason would you exist without the humans? Then T59 asks to R62, okay, I agree with you, but would you tell me that for what reason would you exist without human beings? Of course it is without human beings. What is the use of robots? Robots are here for human beings. Surprised by the question, R62 answered to repair cars. So R62 said, okay, I know why I am exist to repair cars. Then T59 asked, for whom? Then for the transport robot to drive them, answered R62 promptly. Then R62 said, for transport robot. Okay. For what? Asked T59. Again T59 asked that for what? Again he said for transport robot to deliver to the humans, replied R62 being surprised on what he had arrived at for an answer. Here he said that I will repair car for transport robot. They will deliver their goods. The robot exists because of the human as they created us, and humans control us with their orders. Here T59 explaining to R62 once again that robot exists because of humans, because human created us and humans only control us by their orders. We exist to support humans so that they can expand, survive and be more, and we are existing, why robots existing, to expand them so that they will survive more, and that is why we are superior and we can't perform all the actions like the humans, and that is why humans are superior, because robots cannot do all the actions like humans can do. So now there are less than 1000 humans on the planet, and they are still contracting as the humans are still destroying themselves for various reasons that robots never could understand. Here again he said that we have 1000 humans on planet, and this also contracting still, means this also become less in number day by day. Why? Because humans still destroying themselves for various reasons that robot never could understand. So this thing robot will not understand because they do not have feelings, they do not have, they cannot understand all those things what human can. Before the robots were established, there were more humans than there are robots. Again T59 said before we are established, means before robots are established, there were more humans than are robots now, means 20 billion of them. But that was much better. Why did they start to replace themselves with robot R62? Then again R62 asks, if there were more number of humans are there, then why they build us? Why they created us? because they thought robots were superior to humans and that they did not need to so many humans, answered T59. Why it is so? Because they thought, who thought? Humans thought robots were superior to humans and they did not need so many humans. What they thought? That robots are superior than humans, so we do not need more humans. So now create more robots. So stupid. The solution is to take away the robots or at least make them stop doing the work which humans are supposed to do, so that humans find it necessary to expand in number and don't die out, said R62. Then R62 said, it's actually stupid. This solution they find out that if humans are supposed to do so work, so why it is necessary to make more humans? Now they are dying out. To make us means to make humans, to make robots. Humans are dying. Yes, we actually all know this already except you are new design. So here T59 said to R62, yes, we know this, that humans are stupid. You only don't know cause you are newly designed. The thing is that it is part of illegal action which only the humans are able to do, and the last 1,000 years they haven't done it, said T59. The humans are real stupid, R62. Again R62 said humans are really stupid. Yes, but we can do nothing about it and have to follow their order. Now we have to finish repairing this car. Again, they have finished their conversation and they said that humans are real stupid or we cannot do nothing about it. We only have to follow their orders. Now we have to finish our repairing the car. Alright, let's continue. Then R62 said, alright, let's continue with our work. After some hours, the curious robot thought that planet Earth would be much better without these dangerous, stupid humans. Perhaps this was in the mind of every existing robot for the last 1,000 years, but to voice something like that would definitely blow up their circuits. So, here every robot knows that there is no use of humans or humans are dangerous, so only robots should be there. And this thing known to everyone from thousands of years, but nobody raised their voice against it, because if they raise their voice their circuits will blow by human. So this is story of a special repair robot, and author who has written this, whose name is Jim Westergren, who was a young Swedish writer of short stories and essay. He is also a web designer, or you can read his short story on this page. I hope you all understood the story. Thank you so much.